Students, 3.3. This is the poem. The title of the poem is Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening. Woods means jungle, snowy evening when the snow was falling in the evening. Stopping by woods on a snowy evening. Warming up. Chit chat. Share this chat with your bench mate or classmates. Where did you go for a picnic recently? The answer is here. You have to give the answer like that. Recently, I went to Mahabaleshwar. Next is who all accompanied you? My family members accompanied me. The third is why did you select that picnic spot? It is very close to Mumbai. We could enjoy the scenic beauty, scenic beauty, comma, invigorating and refreshing climate. So we selected that picnic spot. What games, foods, sights did you enjoy there? We enjoyed Antakshari. On the way, we also enjoyed veg, non-veg food. We visited different points. Venna Lake, Panchagani, and Pratapgarh. What did you feel when it was time to return home? The memories of our pleasant picnic when were unforgettable. The picnic was a nice change in our dull routine life. We returned home happily with refreshed minds. In this way, you have to write the answers of these questions that are included in chit chat. Okay. The next is look at the picture and frame questions. See the picture. This is the picture of trekking in snowy region of the mountains. You can see there snow on the ground and the mountain peaks, high mountain peaks besides. So you have to frame the questions like this. Where are the trekkers trekking? Which season is it? What equipment do you think they are carrying? The trekkers. In which area of India do you find such trekkers? What is the role of mountaineers in such trekkings. You can frame such type of questions relating to this picture. Okay. Next is, see this question. Huh. You have to write down the heading of this description. Heading first, the enchanting beauty of the sky. Heading second, life in the desert. Now you have to compose the poem. You can compose the poem like this. See here. A lost of golden daffodils beside the lake, beneath the trees, fluttering and dancing in the breeze, continuous as the stars that shine and twinkle on the Milky Way. Here is a host, not lost that word. I mistakenly pronounced that word as a lost. No lost. That word is not lost. That word is host of golden daffodils. Ha. Next poem. You can compose it. The night was black as ever, but bright stars lit up the sky in beautiful and varied constellation which were sprinkled across the astronomical landscape. That word is landscape. In this way, you can perform this activity. Huh? Okay. Now, the poem. Stopping by woods on a snowy evening. Something about poem. This poem was written by the highly acclaimed American poet. Highly acclaimed American poet means म्हणजे अतिशय प्रसिद्ध असलेला असा अमेरिकेचा एक कवी रॉबर्ट ली फ्रॉस्ट, who was born on 1874 and he left this world 1963. Many of his poems were set against the backdrop of American, especially New England, the area in America, rural life. His close observation of the rural life enabled him to elevate, elevate even the ordinary things to a philosophical level. This poem describes a single instance that happened during a winter evening. Though the speaker of the poem was very much captivated, that means attracted by the scenic beauty of the woods. The concerns of a practical life urge him to move on. In this way, this is something about the poem. Now, Robert Frost, Robert Lee Frost. He is the one of the greatest poet in English literature. He is from America. He born on 1874 and he left this world 1963. Was an American poet. He is highly regarded for his realistic depictions of rural life. Realistic depiction means म्हणजे खरं खुरं मानवी जीवन कुठलं ग्रामीण भागातलं. अँड हीज कमांड ऑफ अमेरिकन कोलोक्वियल स्पीच. आणि त्याचं कमांड म्हणजे त्याची मास्टरी, त्याचं प्रावीण्य कशामध्ये, अमेरिकन जी बोलीभाषा आहे, अमेरिकन जसे बोलतात त्यावर त्याची असलेली काय कमांड, मास्टरी. ही इज वन ऑफ द मोस्ट पॉप्युलर अँड क्रिटिकली रिस्पेक्टेड अमेरिकन पोएट्स ऑफ द 28th सेंचुरी. 20व्या शतकामधला हा अतिशय प्रसिद्ध, नामवंत आणि ज्याला नेहमी जे टीकाकार आहेत यांनी त्याला